Are you wanting to increase your upper body strength and explosive power? If you are, stay tuned and I've got the workout coming up now. Morning guys, and welcome to my second episode of this Workout Wednesdays series that I've got for you at the moment. Moving on from last week, which was a strength-based workout. If you missed it, I will put that there for you now. There we go. So again, moving on from last week, this week is a explosive power-based session. Okay, so it's going to be slightly different. Again, the reps will be low and the weight will be heavy. Well, heavy for me anyway. And we're going to work on that power, so there might be some plyometric work in there for the upper body. This might include, you know, jumping push-ups or jumping pull-ups as I call them. You know, power shrugs, power cleans, hand cleans, jerks, snatches. There's a whole lot of exercises in there that can help increase your power and your explosive, you know, ability. But I'm just going to give you what I do when I include explosive work. Okay, so it's not a ton of exercises again. It's just going to be strategically planned. I'm hopefully going to get something in for each muscle group. Okay, some sort of plyometric work in there, which I will explain as we go. So you're probably sick of hearing me talking now, so I'm just going to go into the gym and crack on with the session. So I will see you on the other side.
Right then guys, so we're back with the all famous voiceover, and I am starting with plyo pull-ups or jumping pull-ups, whatever you want to call them. That's what I started with. And you can see you want to be able to produce enough power for your hands to leave the bar. But what I will say is this is a very advanced movement, so please practice your normal pull-ups or even assisted pull-ups to start with. And then I've got the last one coming up in a second, and it's absolutely pathetic. There we go. And then I moved on to dumbbell jerks. Now, why have I gone single arm dumbbells? Reason being, just because the minute you go single arm, it puts your body off balance, so it will activate your core much more. So be warned to squeeze your stomach nice and tight and keep yourself straight so you are not leaning to one side. What I like to teach on this is dip, drive, dip. So you dip and then drive into the movement and then dip into the catch, making sure you push your hips back on the catch so you're in a strong, stable position. And then I moved on to the 32s, a little bit optimistic, it's probably a little bit heavy for me. I got 3 each side, so you know, for the third and fourth set I dropped back down to 30s, and I managed to get 5 each side, which I don't know why. So you can see dip, drive and dip in the catch, pushing your hips back. And then I moved on to plyo push-ups, clap push-ups, whatever you want to call them. Make sure your elbows are tucked in slightly so they are not completely in line with your shoulders. That will just take your shoulders out of it a little bit more and make the movement a little bit safer. So again, you want to be producing enough power to be able to clap in the air, but don't worry if you can't do that just yet. Just make sure your hands leave the floor. But again, please practice your normal push-ups first. And then you're probably wondering why I'm going oblique twists, rotations, wood chops, whatever you want to call them. This is fantastic for anybody involved in any grappling, wrestling, rugby sport. You want to go heavier than usual. So you want to load it up and then make sure keeping your hips fixed. Make sure you literally throw the weight through, control your eccentric, and then drive through again. So as you can see, I'm producing tons of power to get it there and then controlling way back down. And then I finished with heavy power shrugs. Yes, I know you are getting ankle, knee, hip extension and glute work in there, but I loaded up the bar. You want to keep your elbows fixed but not locked, and then drive through your hips and then shrug, keeping it heavy as possible. And that is the session.
And that session done with, I am absolutely knackered. Again, I pushed myself, you know, to my limit of what I could get on that explosive session. Okay, so I hope you liked the video, guys. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel. And then next week you will be the first to receive episode 3, which will be an endurance based workout. So in other words, you're gonna feel the burn. Feel the burn. Feel the burn. Yeah, sorry about that. I got a little bit carried away. But that's the workout done. So until then, I shall see you next time.